Business leaders and athletes came together this past week to pedal across the UAE as part of the 7 Days 7 Emirates cycling tour. Their journey included educational workshops, cultural events, and of course, lots of cycling, all with the aim of spreading a message of hope and inclusivity. One of the familiar faces on this journey was Her Excellency Megan Grigonis, the U.S. Consul General in Dubai, who we found out is an avid cyclist herself. After completing a section of the ride in Dubai that saw athletes, children of determination, and Paralympic champions come together, we spoke with the U.S. envoy who has made a name for herself in sports diplomacy.
So, Excellency, you just completed the stretch on the 6th day of 7 Days, 7 Emirates, which you are supporting together with the consulate.
Yeah.
Why have you decided to take part in this event?
This is an amazing group. This is the Ride for Unity, and their whole message is bringing people together. And part of that is sports diplomacy. Sports brings people together, and it's amazing to ride with this group.
I will say, I know you were an athlete even before you were a diplomat.
Yes.
So how do you incorporate sports and sports diplomacy in your everyday work?
Yeah, I would say that sports for me is actually part of my life. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a hobby for me. So I started competing at age 11. At age 11, I started running. I was running and actually rowing all through university level. Then I stopped for a little bit, and then I started cycling. Actually, a little bit later on, I had started my foreign service career, and I've used cycling to actually do a little bit of sports diplomacy. It's an opportunity to meet people that I would not meet otherwise. We share a passion for bikes, and so here I've been very active in the cycling community. At other assignments, I've been very active as well. So it's great to be able to meet different people from different backgrounds and to share the passion for cycling.
So seeing the UAE by bike, 7 Days, 7 Emirates clearly calls your name. When we speak about sports diplomacy and how it can shape and shift policy, I mean, how effective is it?
For diplomacy, it's a business of people, bringing people together, finding opportunities to work together, finding ways to advance shared objectives. Sports unites people, so it's an opportunity to build bridges to people who we would not reach otherwise.
And you mentioned inclusion. Very important to note, today's stretch was with children of determination,
Yes.
people of determination. Tell us a bit about that, and how do you think the UAE stands out when it comes to athletes and making things more accessible for people of determination?
Well, the UAE is a real leader with focusing on people of determination. There's an amazing infrastructure here, an amazing amount of programs, and we've had discussions, of course, with our counterparts and how we could potentially work together. Earlier in 2023, the UAE hosted for the first time in the Middle East the World Wheelchair Basketball Championships. Team USA competed. We're very proud of both of our teams. We won gold and bronze there. But it was great to see teams from all over the world coming together and competing. And it's great that there are these opportunities to include athletes that are able in different ways to also compete and to come together to do the sports that they have passion for.
How much of your work would you say focuses on the more soft powers, right? So the sports, the arts, the culture.
Yeah, that's a lot of what being a consul general is about supporting building those relationships. And these are relationships that you really need to build. And then in the future, maybe we're going to be doing business together, or maybe we're going to be talking about how to come together to address an important issue. Maybe it's coming together to best support people of determination, for example. You need to have the relationship set, and you need to have the context in place to be able to advance those discussions. And that's what this is about.